Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's Mike with smartoptiontrading.com. It is Friday. Thank God it's Friday, guys. It is the 12th of March. This is the weekly recap, goes out to members as well as all my followers on YouTube and my email list. And, if you want to learn more about me, please come visit me at smartoptiontrading.com. Please make sure it's me. It'll look like this and click here for more details. So let's talk about this week. It's been a very, very tough week here in this market. Nothing's been easy. You have a lot of divergences in this market. You have the SPY. We pushed up, we took out that downtrend, and quickly within 2 days, we put a new all time high in. We're going sideways here. Not to be outdone, the diamond also has been on a tear, put new all time high in 5 days this week. IWM rejoined the fray. It put another all time high in. And then there's the Qs. And the Qs here continue to lag, lag, and lag. And what's going on with the Qs is very simple. It's bonds. And the market here is very concerned about inflation and the how rapidly interest rates are rising. And specifically, you look at bonds, week close today, a new low here. And when you look at what else is going on, you look at the 10-year, the TNX, and the 10-year just hit a 52-week high. And the market is upset about this, and growth stocks are getting punished. Why? Because growth stocks specifically have to borrow money, they have more debt, and there's issues here. And this is why we've seen this big divergence in the market. What we do have coming up next week is the Fed on Wednesday, and everybody's going to be watching the Fed to see if they do Operation Twist. Operation Twist is where they buy bonds and sell longer term bonds against it to try to reverse or slow the trend in interest rates. They've done this a couple times in the past. The last time I believe was 2012. So that said, it's been a tough market. I will tell you, I had a very nice Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and I got myself chopped to shreds the last couple days, trading the right names, but trading them in the wrong way. So there's nothing very easy about this market here right now as we go into next week. So, if you look what's working this week, it's been the same type of plays. They want value names. So, let's start off with the financials this week. New all-time high on the financials. The ETF today up here again. JP Morgan's been leading there. Goldman Sachs, right? These two have been just leading, going higher. Energy continues to scream. New 52-week high on the energy stocks. CVX there has been the leader, or ExxonMobil, very strong names in this space. You look elsewhere around, it's been value plays, right? So you look at names like GM, a new all-time high today, big push there, almost to 60. Ford taking out a multi-year high at this 1340 area once it got above 1215, strong move there. Cat putting in a new all-time high. Deere putting in a new all-time high, right? These are where it is playing. Boeing is now a nice, huge 3-day move here, and it looks like it has 300 quickly on its radar as it goes back to try to take back the pre-COVID levels just before the fall. So a lot of interesting plays going on in here. We saw a big flow into Boeing over the week. We saw a big flow into Facebook, which gave a beautiful candle yesterday and about as ugly as a candle back as you can see today on that. Airbnb, there was about $20 million of call buying into the June 210 calls yesterday. And look at this thing moving off of that. Over 200, I think this thing goes and retests that high up around 219 and then some. So the market continues to show strength in specific areas. But if you're looking for tech names, they're just not there right now. If you look at names like NVIDIA, while they've recovered off the lows here of the 200-day, they're not going anywhere. Same thing with AMDs of this world. Apple still can't get any kind of a decent bounce, struggling to hold the 8-day back below it today. Microsoft, another one we love, it's been struggling here but holding in, pushed into that gap briefly yesterday and failed. Google continues to look great in terms of this, incredible relative strength compared to the rest of the tech stocks, never filled this gap, but it can't get going. And that's really what's going on here, guys. As you look around at a lot of these names, they're just struggling to get going. They're struggling to get moving. Blockchain, the Bitcoin miners, Riot, Mara, these had another nice week as Bitcoin put another all-time high in this week. And Tesla here is just kind of all over the place. Oops, wrong one, TSLA. There you go, all over the place, but it can't get above the 21 day. So really all eyes are going to be on the Fed this week. If the Fed takes no action and short-term rates continue to go higher, I would expect this tech selling to come back in and come in back hard. So you need to be patient here and you need to be nimble as we go into next week. I hope everybody had a good week. It's going to be a green week for me, but I gave too much back the last couple of days, not trading as well as I'd like. But next week's a new week, and that's the thing that matters, right? And what I always say is when you're struggling and you have a couple bad days, you take time back, like I've done. You just take a step back, ask yourself what you're doing, has the market changed, and how you're trading it not working, and adjust. And that's what I'll be doing this weekend. So everybody have a great weekend. Appreciate you all. Have a wonderful one. Be healthy, and I'll see you on Monday. Charts on Saturday.